our final Special Achievement Award of the year. I'd like to call on stage one of our most respected names in our judiciary, former Chief Justice, J.S. Verma.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome perhaps the country's most distinguished former Chief Justice, Justice J.S. Verma, a former chairperson himself also of the National Human Rights Commission. Thank you very much, sir, for coming.
We've crossed 2 Special Achievement Awards, ladies and gentlemen. It's time now for the 3rd Special Achievement Award this evening.
It's a war which is leaving hundreds of women without husbands and sons. Caught in a cycle of violence that is not of their making. Manipur women now face this grim reality virtually every day.
When I started meeting women and listened to their testimonies and their stories when they lost 2 sons in one day, I knew that this is not fair to them. Forget about compensation. Nobody even bothered how they get on with their lives.
And it's here that the Manipur Women Gun Survivors Network steps in, helping women to cope with this cycle of violence. They travel village to village, open bank accounts and arrange interest-free loans for the survivors. In the end, it's not just about earning a living. Women in the strife-torn state have found a voice, support and independence. The positive impact of their work has now led many to believe only women can find a solution to this war. Ladies and gentlemen, for bringing dignity to women in India's most difficult and ignored state, the Manipur Women Gun Survivors Network is CNN-IBN Indian of the Year Special Achievement.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the group from Manipur, the Gun Survivors Network, which has done a truly remarkable job in the country's most difficult state, perhaps. What would you like to tell the country which sometimes forgets that there is a state called Manipur that exists?
Thank you. We have no words for calling us this evening. Several years back, my father brought me to Delhi for my higher studies. Because education system in Manipur is quite bad because of the conflict. 3 years of graduation will make it 5 years. When I first came here, people looked at me and called me Chinky. Many years even, they still call me, Bina, which country are you from? Aap Thai ho? Aap Philippines se ho? Aap Nepali ho? To be called here for the Indian of the Year Special Achievement is a testimony that there can be Indians who look different from the ones in Delhi, in Mumbai, or in the rest. This is not just an award, but to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, who are the pillars of this country. I know people who are filling up this room can transform the face of India. We want to be in that idea of India. An idea of India where you do not rule us at the barrel of your gun. We do not want the armed forces coming to our homes, coming to our rice fields, picking up our men, women and children. At this stage in Manipur, we set up this network. I had dreams of being a physicist. I never thought I will be nominated along with Anna Hazare in the public service category in my life. But the fact of what is happening in Manipur, where more than 20,000 people have lost their lives, where we do not have the bodies of our people to even bury or burn them, is what is Manipur. please do not forget the northeast of India. There are people with brains, with talent, and a love for this country as great as yours. Most importantly, I would like to remind that women are always told your place is in the kitchen. Politics is not for women. But in Manipur, we are working very hard in spite of all the guns by both state and non-state actors. We have more than 60 battalions of the Indian Army. We have more than 32 insurgent groups. Guns are pointed at us every day of our lives. But we will continue to show them that our dream for peace is greater than their thirst for bloodshed. If you think you can control our lives with gunpower, money power, and corruption, we are there to disprove that this is strong. This award I dedicate to more than 15,000 women of Manipur as well as women of Northeast who have shown India that we the women, if we come together, we can resist violence, corruption, as well as any kind of fear that is a part of our lives. Thank you.
You know, this has been a year where you've had what, 102-day blockade, 102-day blockade in Manipur. The price of a gas cylinder was what, 1,800 rupees, I think, 2,500 rupees for a gas cylinder. A liter of petrol was costing 250 rupees. It's been a terrible year for Manipur, and Irom Sharmila has been on fast for the last 10 years. She completed her 11th year of her fast. Anna is not the only one who goes on fast. There's Irom Sharmila there, but I know that the people of Imphal, Anna, Arvind, Kiran want Team Anna and particularly Anna to come to Imphal. This has been one of your demands, hasn't it? That you would like Anna to come there and see for himself what's happening in Manipur.
I want every thinking Indian who loves this country to come to my state. It's a beautiful state of our country. It's like a bowl with 9 mountain chains and beautiful rice fields. But it's blooded by war and conflict. If the thinkers, whether they're in the field of arts, like Mr. Bachchan, are they in the field of legal luminaries, you can transform this country to include us. We also are equal Indians in every way. The Armed Forces Special Power Act, for which Irom Sharmila is protesting, takes away our right to live in our part of the world. In the world's largest democracy, this is a dog on our democracy. And it has to go. And we want all thinking Indians to join hands together to make the India of our dreams. It's still not live up to that dream. It is still not. And we have to work together.
Maybe we will tempt Mr. Bachchan to go one day to Manipur, sir, and see for yourself life in Imphal. And Anna ji, आप एक दिन जरूर जाइएगा इम्फाल. ये चाहते हैं कि आप आए. कर्मा, बहुत दिनों से इनकी चाहत है कि आप इम्फाल एक बार आए और देखें वहां हालत क्या है.
मैंने पहले ही बताया कि हम वहां जाएंगे, लेकिन सपोर्ट तो किया है. हम अनशन के लिए सपोर्ट किया है और वहां जाकर और भी पता करके फिर और उसके बाद आगे क्या करना हम लोग सोचेंगे, लेकिन हम लोग सपोर्ट किया है.
Okay, so you have the support, you have the endorsement. I think you have the endorsement of a wide section of Indians who believes that the time has come that Manipur's story must not be forgotten. I think Justice Verma, as a former human rights chairperson, you would share every word that she has said.
Everything. And as a matter of fact, the resilience which they have shown has been remarkable. When I was in the National Human Rights Commission, well, the instances which came to light and the heroic manner in which the people there, you see, braved the situation, that's indeed very remarkable. And as a matter of fact, some time back, Mr. Sangma, former speaker, said something which was just unbelievable. There was a function in which both of us were present, and he said that long back, when he was in the Congress party, he was entrusted the task of going to Manipur to distribute some money, which I believe, well, I know from a distance, but others would know from closer quarters. Usually during elections, a lot of money is spent, which is distributed by party functionaries. So he was entrusted the task at that time by then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. He said he went and he thought that 10,000 rupees, that was of course long back, 10,000 rupees was not much. But when he offered that 10,000 rupees to each MLA or every candidate, well, they thought it was too much. And at the end of the election, they returned the money which had not been spent. He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it. Now, so we have in Manipur this one example, which I believe is the solitary example in the entire country.
Right.
Well, electoral reforms are something which are very much needed, without which Anna's struggle is not going to be complete. And when that is the scenario, Manipur has shown that example which many people don't even know. So I want to add to it, you are remarkable people, and each one of us needs to learn a lot from you. Thank you very much.
Meena Lakshmi Netram, your colleague here, and the people of Manipur, this award is really to the people of Manipur more than anything else. You are a brave people. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're building up